My name is Minda Lacy. This is Luke Anthony on harmonica. This first song is called All the Silly Boys. Emotions dry behind my eyes, see thoughts I like to moisturize. If dust might stare and make a peep, I'd cross my bed and hope to sleep. Water in the windshield, water in you, accumulation of the dew. It sucks the life right out of me. Cross my kidneys and hope to pee. A timeline that you cannot see, a mantis shrimp string symphony, the space before and after you die. Cross my heart and poke you in the eye. Reassemble to dismember. Cross my mind, hope to remember the coming and the going and the sucking and the blowing, the quiet and the noise and all the silly boys. A frozen hour, a melted day, curdles in the Milky Way. Paralyzed by every groove, cross my limbs and hope to move. Deconstruct to reconjoin, avert your eyes and flip a coin. Hope that you'll do something good, cross that hope and wish you could. Dandruff dropping two by two, skin cell dust a part of you, settles on the dashboard dry. Cross the wind and hope to fly. Cross your dreams, hope to forget the things that haven't happened yet, like the coming and the going and the sucking and the blowing, the quiet and the noise and all the silly boys. Right, made it through the song. This next one, it's called Blue Jeans. Some days it seems that I wear my own jeans, and some days it seems that my jeans, they wear me. And you might not tell by the look of my stride, but my jeans walk around with a person inside. Yeah, my jeans walk around with a person inside. Some days I'm inclined to make up my own mind, and some days I find that my mind makes of me. And I'm not sure the person I've been meaning to be, but I got places to go and I got people to see, so I pretend that I know what's been happening. I'd like you to tell me what prompted the thought that all of your efforts might not be worth all the time you invested. Cause now that you've arrived, you don't feel very rested, don't feel as alive as expected. I'd just like to ask what you'd have done otherwise with your time if it had not yet been wasted, and the bitterness you feel had not yet been tasted, and you're fresh and young with nothing but sweetness on your tongue. Some days it seems that I dream my own dreams, and some days it seems that they don't want to stay. Yeah, my dreams, they sometimes get impatient with me, so they pack up their bags and they blow away. My dreams left me all alone today. You know, I was trying to listen listening what you were trying to say when a fragment of a sentence you said took me away to a place I'm not sure I become unglued. But I promise I was trying to listen. I promise I was trying to listen to you. Some days it seems that I wear my own jeans, and some days it seems that my jeans, they wear me. And you might not tell by the look of my stride, but my jeans walk around with a person inside. Yeah, my jeans walk around with a person inside. All right, this next one. It's a song about blackberries. Wrote it while stranded in Olympia with car issues, but it was during blackberry season, so it was okay. Blackberry picking, the thorns be sticking, you making you bleed as a seed gets stuck in your teeth. Underneath the deepest of leaves, you believe there's the best. You reckon it beckons you down on your knees. The teetering prayer, you reach for it there. Brambles get caught in your hair, now you're stuck, but you're still the luckiest, for you have found the best blackberry in town. The best blackberry around. Kissed by the air, blissfully unaware that someone is lurking, someone is watching you. There's the blackberry, stains your palms. The birds pray for you, singing their holiest psalms. Oh no, we hope that he lets you go. Oh no, lets you go. Blackberry, blackberry, unbearably scary. Through the bushes his luminous eyes stare at you. Jealousy rises inside of this beast as he watches you covet his juiciest feast. He watched you pick it, lurks through this thicket, meets your eyes, taking you by surprise, takes you down and slashes your skin. He may take your life, but your blackberry he'll never win. Oh no, we hope that he lets you go. Oh no, we hope that he lets you go. Blackberry, blackberry looms in defeat. For the sweetest of berries, he just watch you eat. He mauled you within an inch of your life, but he'll never taste something so sweet. Slip from his grips, dislocated hips, but beneath bloodied lips, the juice of the best teasingly drips on your knees, gasping for air like a teetering prayer. Brambles still caught in your hair, still stuck, but you're still the luckiest, for you have found the best blackberry in town. The best blackberry around. The best blackberry in town. And we got, this song's called Occasional Handkerchief. I used to climb the stairs in the building by the willow tree. By the willow tree was a tower all naked and hollow. I'd sit there by the window at the tip top of the skyscraper, where I'd sit poppin' and fly paper, little airplanes in the wind. On them written love letters to the lonelies, if they knew better than to only long for warm sweaters, keep 'em cozy from the bad weather. Too many times to a fool I said I'm more than a wool sweater vest. I'm a wet sock in a soft boot, I'm a hole in the floor. I'm dog hair, I'm a paper clip, I'm a doorknob, I'm a hangnail, I'm dust on the windowsill, I'm a million years, and an occasional handkerchief to dry up your tears. I used to skip rocks in the river by the windmill. By the windmill was a river all sandy and ripply. I'd sit there in the dirt sipping rapids with my toenails, nearly certain of the fiction told by the tall cattails. Those trickster false corn dogs twisted into pixie dust, kissed by the lusty dusk dispersed in the breeze. I'd sneeze and forget that I'm made of anything, nothing but a loose string tied to the morning. I'm a sand dollar, I'm a pops collar, I'm a synthesizer, I'm a roller skate, I'm chapstick, I'm oatmeal, I'm a dewdrop, I'm a cobblestone, I'm a cast iron kettle, I'm a bean sprout and a mason jar, I'm a shepherd's pair of thick wool cutting shears, and an occasional handkerchief to dry up your tears. This one's a new one called Sentient Filament. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sentient filament, fill 'em on top with sentimental mental messages. Tell me, did you tune your antenna? Been a minute in a whirlwind, spinning in and out again, spinning in and out again. Circumvent the imminent nescient of what it meant, scented burning innocence, smelling like a plume of cardamom and cinnamon, spinning in a minute like a whirlwind, in and out again. I know you almost had it with the mind of a matter. What's the matter with your mind? With the sputter and the chatter and the slipknot dreams that you had again, just to fall flat again, just to fall flat again. Too little, too late, too big, too early, waking up all squirrely with a traveling itch, just to drop another stitch in the embroidery of the happening. Left my nerves tingling, sipping on the steam with your nose hairs damp and you're heating up fast. Better get a temper, and you're tripping on the itty bitty pitter patter tangle of your heartstrings, of your heartstrings. I know you almost had it with the mind of a matter. What's the matter with your mind? With the sputter and the chatter and the slipknot dreams that you had again, got you all mad again, got you all mad again. In the shadow of a tower loom and try to knock it, catch the blooming of the light. The motherfuckers trying to block, start talking with the pebbles in your pocket, try to get them up and out again, up and out again. For the sentient filament, fill 'em on the top with sentimental mental messages. Tell me, did you tune your antenna? Been a minute in a whirlwind, spinning in and out again, spinning in and out again. Circumvent the imminent nescient of what it meant, scented burning innocence, smelling like a plume of cardamom and cinnamon, spinning in a minute like a whirlwind, in and out again. This next one, it's called Aluminum Millennials. I like writing tongue twister songs. Aluminum millennials illuminate New York City. The alumni once were the fun guys. Listen to November sun, so pretty. But some could never get their laces tight to get their lids on right enough to maintain the adequate proportions of sleek and torn jeans. Can't go to the bank while remaining gritty if you're not pretty enough to be pretty cool enough to be the right kind of rough and tumble guy. Maybe you'll just end up really, really sad, or just find somewhere to crawl away and die. In the sweetest times, in the before excitement fizzled to an after, I'd sometimes feel sweat between my folds and violated by my own laughter. Circumambulate, accumulate, over-articulate your endless exhibition. Maybe nobody cares what you think, but they still like to pretend that they're listening. If you're not pretty enough to be pretty cool enough to be the right kind of rough and tumble guy, maybe you'll just end up really, really sad, or just find somewhere to crawl away and die. Someone around who keeps you on your toes, keeps you turning on your heels with the pointy elbows and a big wide smile the size of a windmill to show you which way the weather blows. Keep yourself alive on incidental pride and a confidence to frolic through a meadow, pushing up daisies with daily malaise, a daily servant of melee machismo. If you're not pretty enough to be pretty cool enough to be the right kind of rough and tumble guy, maybe you'll just end up really, really sad, or just find somewhere to crawl away and die. If you're not pretty enough to be pretty cool enough to be the right kind of rough and tumble guy, maybe you'll just end up really, really sad, or just find somewhere to crawl away and die. This is the part of the set where things get really weird. This song, it's about Jesus and cannibalism, among other things. It's called Foot Meat Tacos. Are we skin or are we wrapped in skin? Does anyone know where Jesus has been? Can anyone see this mess we're in? Are we skin or are we wrapped in skin? Are we bones or are they just inside? Flip my pillow to the cooler side. Think about the crevice where the sand crabs hide. Are we bones or are they just inside? Do we have blood or is it who we are? Did anyone else see that shooting star? I left one sock in your girlfriend's car. Do we have blood or is it who we are? Some days they feel short and sweet. Some days I feel a little more like meat, floating around in this cosmic stew. Would you eat me if I asked you to? Foot meat tacos in the afternoon. Maybe the rapture came too soon. Breathe in deep and heave a sigh. Don't eat my foot meat till after I die. Are we skin or are we wrapped in skin? Does anyone know where Jesus has been? Can anyone see this mess we're in? Are we skin or are we trapped in skin? I got cream cake. This one's called Slow Grind, Moon Pie, Drizzle Dazzle, Hover Dance. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little buddy green shark sitting on a park bench, following the breeze, trying to blow away his mean stench. Caught up in a clean pinch, couldn't scooch a lean inch. Thirsty for a sour lemon, lady catch a long quench. Don't know where to place her, choosing an eraser. Wonder where it'd be if he could get a different facer. Alabaster nose, but he's stuck inside a slow rut. Silly putty chewing gum, glued his big mouth shut. Cram cake, dope fight, preheat the oven for slow grind. Moon pie, drizzle dazzle, hover dance. Slather up the sauce, tighten up your gloves. He's a badass crack rock slingshot lover boy. Long, long inning for a tiny little moment. Let me stop right at the door. I'd knock, but I don't remember what I came here for. Little buddy green shark feeling out of sorts on account of the trouble he's been hiding in his shorts. Fuzzy little guy double dipping like a french fry. Porcupine prime done poke him in the left eye. Feeling unaffected by his right to be respected from his low horse ride. Shetland pony on the hillside. Knucklehead clopper has your number on speed dial. Over easy 8 player, no strut, no style. Cram cake, don't fight, preheat the oven for slow grind. Moon pie, drizzle dazzle, hover dance. Slather up the sauce, tighten up your gloves. He's a badass crack rock slingshot lover boy. Long, long inning for a tiny little moment. Let me stop right at the door. I'd knock, but I don't remember what I came here for. Dope fight, preheat the oven for slow grind. Moon pie, drizzle dazzle, hover dance. Slather up the sauce and tighten up your gloves. He's a badass crack rock slingshot lover boy. Long, long inning for a tiny little moment. Let's stop right at the door. I'd knock, but I don't remember what I came here for. This one's called Worth Writing Home About. I was running on fumes at the Greyhound station, trying to wrap my head around my situation, when bouncing through the door came bursting seams and busting the barriers beneath my jeans. They were something worth The woos and shouts, they were tits worth writing home about. Dear Ma, dear Pa, dear sweet grandma, you won't believe these tits I saw. I was standing in line at the grocery store, wishing I could afford just a little bit more, when a braless wonder got behind me in line, all perky and small like sweet clementines. They were something worth the woos and shouts, they were tits worth writing home about. Dear Ma, dear Pa, dear sweet grandma, you won't believe these tits I saw. I was sitting at the bar, all broken alone, reflecting on my unkempt bone, when suddenly I spied with my discretion two plump peaches of pure perfection. They were something worth the woos and shouts, they were tits worth writing home about. Dear Ma, dear Pa, dear sweet grandma, you won't believe these tits I saw. I have to give credit where it's due. I was writing that song, and I had a verse for big tits and small tits, but I was stumped for medium-sized tits, so Luke wrote that verse for me. This one's called Lighter Than Air. It's getting slightly less silly. In the questions that come with the loose ends that the morning brings, in the depths of thoughtfulness, I do many thoughtless things. There's a fullness so empty of anything useful, it's almost too much to bear. It's heavier than eyelids swollen with slumber, it's heavier than a word of a stare. It's heavier than lead, yet somehow lighter than air. Somehow lighter than air. Somehow lighter than air. In the questions that come with the feeling inside you've struggled your life to define, there's a silence so loud, an absence so present, the walls of your heart can't confine. It's heavier than always waiting for someone to tell you that you're nearly there, and the weight feels like years of not saying a truth too reluctant to share. It's heavier than lead, it's somehow lighter than air. Somehow lighter than air. Somehow lighter than air. Again, that's Luke Anthony on harmonica. This next one, it's called My Ceiling Leaks Mycelium. Mycelium of mold. This room can speak, and I've been told that a feeling of sleep like helium will creep in to soften and hold me as it coils and unfolds me. But I don't think it's happening to me. I haven't lost a wink's worth of time. A minute so slowly scrapes thoughts from below, fertilized by sleepless excuses they grow. Ooh, ooh, this feeling with limited space. Do you remember what path led you here? The beginning of the end is the middle of a bend, the backside to the front door of a belated new year. Behold this unfolding mess. Let me acquiesce. No one agreed to grow from a seed. There's nothing more to be done to hurt any less. And I don't know what's happening to me. I haven't lost a wink's worth of time. Ooh, ooh, This next one is our last one. Thank you all for having us here, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Clever Things. In things can you say? Make an appointment, put on some ointment to ease your lingering disappointment. The music is boring, but I can't leave. I got mustard stains all on my sleeve, and all these minor edges that quell this year. I learned that I won't yell, and cocaine is underwhelming. Why won't you sell me something that'll tell me anything that I've never heard? A mystery entangled by the perfect word, or a cheap thrill. Send the bill, fit in it that I could ever want. In a pill, sit still, little buddy. Tuck and roll, you make it to the end somehow. I know you will. I know you will.
I get constructed as I get your vision rubble, and I ain't to tell you, caused a bit of trouble for you. Root around looking for the one solution, but I ain't to tell you, ain't no substitution for the fix of the matter. Set upon the silver platter, and still pick and ponder all the secrets I often wonder about. Ain't so sure that there ain't no doubt the bargain as you figure it out outside. Ain't so sure that there ain't no doubt.
I see you cringe when the phone rings. Make a list of all the nasty things you wish you could wish out your way. You got a mad bone for your lost love, got a cold spot for your tight glove, got a hope so bad you swear you've heard her promise to stay. But no one said you get that, no one signed a contract. You can keep on the path that keeps spinning your wheels. You get to be here, but you have to leave. You get a body tucked in a long sleeve, as cozy as you allow it to let you believe. You gotta let your heart break, not for nothing but its own sake. Let the vultures come and take it, heat the oven, bake a burnt cake. It's never been safe out here. Have no fear, my dear.